by for further details. We return you now to your regularly scheduled program.
Hello to those of you who are feeling called to this reading in particular. Welcome to your mystery reading number 594. I'm going to start off with one card from the Prismavisions Tarot, and I'm going to finish it off with a card from these box of cards that I made myself, if you didn't already know. If you'd like to be a part of the community that I'm trying to create, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and before I get to your first card, remember that this is a general reading that could be meant for more than one person, so if you're struggling to find meaning in a message, that's okay. Just let it go, because it might just be meant for someone else. And if it truly was meant for you, the universe and your spirit guides will make that obvious to you, either sometime during this reading or sometime during your journey. So there's been a lot of numbers coming through: 55, 44, the number 2. I also feel called to show you these cards, which is kind of hard to see. We have the 3 of Cups and the 9 of Wands. I felt called to show you these cards because I split the deck in half, and I accidentally looked at the 3 of Cups and I thought, well, let's go ahead and look at the other half. And that's what we have. There's a celebratory energy here, which is great. Paired with the 9 of Wands, because the 9 of Wands is a resilient type of energy. You might feel exhausted, but there's definitely going to be something here to celebrate soon. You could be exhausted in general, and a big issue that you've been dealing with is going to be resolved, or there could be a very specific situation that you are feeling exhausted with. Also, the number 594 brings the energy of change, purpose, and stability. We did have 44, and I almost saw 222. So perhaps this relief is going to be related to your home life, your job, anything to do with your stability, your relationships, or your home life. Maybe there's going to be some sort of breakthrough here. Let me get a drink of water. I really don't know why I keep having to clear my throat, but it just makes it clearer to me that I just heard clairaudient, which is funny. Maybe you might feel clairaudient, but your throat chakra could be significant. I really feel like there is going to be an opportunity here to express yourself, whether it's to another person, to an employer, to somebody or something. You will be able to express yourself in a way that will be liberating. And I just saw 333. There's confirmation of expressing yourself, communication, boundaries could be significant too. Make sure you're being honest about how you feel, what you're willing to accept and what you're not willing to accept. It's interesting because I've been seeing 333 a lot lately, so for somebody watching this, communication, growing, healing between you and another, or you and another entity, could even be a spirit guide or someone from the other side. There's going to be an opportunity here to clear the air with something, or to be straightforward or clear with something. I do have the 7 of Cups for you, which fell on the floor, and I just saw 420. 1 second. It's funny because I almost wanted to say the number 7 is promoting wisdom, which is a funny way of saying it. Promoting is interesting. Maybe this really is about a job for someone that you're going to get a promotion, and I saw 444. Someone who needs a promotion to give themselves more stability, that feels like it's going to happen for you. the Seven of Cups in reverse, not only is it about wisdom, with the way that I interpret it, it's about your choices, which makes a lot of sense. I get this feeling like there's a deep sense of wisdom that helps you make very, very informed choices. It does seem like there could be an opportunity here that seemed promising, but it wasn't. It wasn't what you thought. It wasn't the choice that you thought you made. There's something sneaky about this energy, lies, manipulative behavior. You could even be dealing with an employer that was retaliatory against you. Rather than a promotion, it could be simply just finding a new job. And I saw 555, confirmation of that change for somebody about finding a new job. Remember that finding that new job first starts with you and being willing to change how you look at things, how you feel about things. We also have Scorpio on here. This is water energy with the planet of Venus, it looks like. And I heard I'm Your Venus, which is, it's a razor commercial. So maybe there's someone here, like a significant person, or an opportunity that kind of just feels like it complements you. Thinking of like, you know, Venus complementing Mars. And I'm thinking of where that, like, people used to say, I guess, I don't know if they still say it, but they said like men come from Mars and women come from Venus. Just know that if this is between you and another, someone of the opposite sex, it is possible to understand each other. Or there could be someone else who feels like you can't understand each other. Something about the Seven of Cups feels, I don't know, there's like a hopeful energy here because you're going to be liberated of something, but there's also a need to recognize here that you made a choice in the past that wasn't the best choice, you know, and you could have made a choice with everything that you knew. You know, you just had to find out in time that it wasn't the best choice, that it was a choice out of temptation rather than, I want to say passion, but I don't know, sometimes people confuse lust with passion. But I do in general feel like if you're not already, there's at least an opportunity here to understand how you feel on a deeper level. And for somebody, it's on a deep, deep, deep level, like probably thinking back to childhood. I'm going to go ahead and get your next card. Well, this is kind of confusing. We have the number 999 and 222. Remember, we did see the 9 of Pentacles, and there's also a 9 and 594. So there is a very, very, very strong sense of purpose here, and changing habits, perspectives that you know that you alone do not hold. Maybe this is about making a difference. You could definitely feel guided. There's also 222 here. I almost saw that earlier, so it's almost like this card is kind of confirming that. There's definitely something here that you need to let go, that you recognize was not the best choice. You know, whether you knew it or not, you know. It says your fears aren't real. I just heard 789, and that is a sign to, well, for some reason I want to say trust yourself, but trust that everything happens for a reason in the way that it's meant to. There's something here that you're afraid of, obviously, based on the card. Some fears, maybe it's about your capabilities, your self-worth, the outcome in a situation. It's definitely going to be different for whoever is watching this. So if you're not sure what fears this is referencing, that just highlights more here that there's an opportunity here to understand yourself on a deeper level. So if you feel anxious about something, pay attention to that and the thoughts that are creating that anxiety. For somebody, this could, if you resonate with a job offer or a promotion, you're more stable than it may seem. As long as you are able to trust yourself to do what you need to do now while you're waiting, you have everything you need. I saw 1, 2, 3 again. Trust that everything happens for a reason. You are where you are for a reason. And I can't always tell you that reason because sometimes it's deeply personal. And maybe if we had like a one-on-one reading, it would be easier to tell you what that is. But until then, don't be afraid to look inward, to really dive deep into your mind, your psyche, your heart, your soul, your inner world. Whales. The significance of a whale could be significant for you. The spiritual significance. I don't know what it means, but that spirit animal, or that animal in general, maybe it's a spirit animal for you, it's just really been sticking out to me a lot lately. I even just got a vision of this Minecraft video that I was watching, and there were whales in the Minecraft game. I saw 111. There's confirmation there to trust yourself. Before I paused the video, I saw the number 1, 2, 3. So again, you're being reminded to trust that everything happens for a reason. I'm really trying to think about what this energy of trust means for you. This trusting that everything happens for a reason. Maybe the fear or the anxiety you're feeling is about an unknown situation or opportunity or outcome or whatever. And you need to address that. Better understand it and either release it or learn to find it. Learn how to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. I just got the energy of the Hanged Man. That card has come out a couple of times with the way that I've been doing these readings lately. So if that's significant for you, remember, you are taking the right risks. Stop doubting yourself. Stop doubting the universe. I just saw 111. That's the 3rd time now that you're being called to trust yourself. And I told you, I've been seeing the number 3 a lot. So tons and tons and tons of confirmation here that it's okay to trust yourself, to believe in the decisions that you make, especially if you are learning from, bad decisions or the wrong decisions. I don't know, the person watching this, you come off as genuine. And because of that, someone who's genuinely honest, trying their best, I really don't think that you have a whole lot to worry about from a spiritual standpoint, whatever that may mean for you. But that is going to be the end of your reading. I really, really hope that it was helpful or relevant in some way. If you liked it, hit the like button to show me that. That is the best way to support me. And if you'd like to offer even more support, you can do so by donating to the thanks button directly below the video. Absolutely not obligated, but always very much appreciated. Feel free to leave a comment down below if you have any. I'd really love to connect with you more, and thank you so much to those of you who have shown your support thus far. It really means a lot to me, and it always makes a difference one way or another. And before I end this video, I just saw 2, 3, 4, so trust everything happens for a reason. I want to show you these 3 cards. I didn't intentionally mean for it to be 3 cards, because while I was saying all that outro stuff, I was pulling these cards from this box that stood out. So it says, you deserve it. It's not going to focus. Gratitude gives, and focusing on what you can't change takes. So I really feel here because of the idea of focus is sticking out to me. So focus on gratitude and what you can change, what is in your power, what you do have control over. I just saw the number 33. And then we have a little. I'm not sure what that means, so take it however it resonates. But the last thing that I want to say is thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you around.